Right, so today we're doing a deep dive into the story of Amad Diallo
Oh, yeah.
over at Manchester United.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we've got some excerpts here from a recent article. Looks like it's maybe from like a sports news site or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're going to explore
Yeah.
basically, is he on the verge of stardom at Old Trafford?
Yeah. I mean, it's a fascinating case, especially when you look at, his journey.
Right.
So he starts with, United's youth setup,
Yeah.
comes back under Solskjaer, for a cool 21 million pounds. That was back in 2021.
Wow.
Then he went on loan to Rangers and Sunderland,
Right.
and now he's back.
Yeah.
And the difference in his playing time is quite remarkable.
It really is. Like going from struggling for minutes to starting in 3 of the last 4 Premier League matches.
Absolutely.
Under Amorim, no less.
Yeah, and Amarim's only defeat so far.
Right.
You know that 2-0 loss to Arsenal?
Yep.
Happened when Diallo started on the bench?
It makes you think, right?
It does. I mean, is there a correlation there? I don't know, but, you know, it's definitely something to think about. And all this buzz around, a new contract.
Makes sense.
It does make sense. I mean, his current deal expires next season.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Although United has that 1-year extension option. Yeah. But, they seem pretty intent on securing him, long term.
I mean, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
With his rising value and the attention he's attracting from, all these other clubs across Europe.
Absolutely. I mean, you don't want to lose a potential star.
Right.
Speaking of potential star, Alex Crook from TalkSport's Inside Devils.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that one.
Yeah. He seems convinced we're witnessing the beginning of Diallo's significant Man United career.
Really?
Yeah. And, Crook actually interviewed Diallo before the FA Cup final last season.
Oh, wow.
And was impressed by his down-to-earth nature,
Yeah.
and his work ethic. And he even went so far as to say that Diallo has the potential to be a player United can build around.
I remember that. He even brought up that incredible goal that Diallo scored against Liverpool.
Oh, yeah.
In the FA Cup quarterfinal.
Yeah. Talk
about announcing yourself on the big stage, right?
Absolutely.
But it kind of begs the question, like, why didn't we see more of this under Ten Hag?
I know. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Under Ten Hag, Diallo was primarily used as a substitute.
Right.
And now under Amorim, he's flourishing.
Yeah. 4 assists in 4 appearances.
Yeah.
Under the new regime. That brings his total to 5 assists and 2 goals.
Wow.
Across all competitions.
That's impressive.
And to put that into perspective,
yeah,
he's currently outperforming some big names in the Premier League assist chart.
Oh, yeah.
Players like Kulusevski, Maddison, Son, Diaz, Bernardo Silva, even Foden.
Wow.
So, yeah. I mean, it does make you wonder what Ten Hag saw differently.
It's particularly interesting when you consider, Diallo's versatility.
Right.
Under Amorim, we've seen him thrive as an attacking wingback.
Right.
But, some argue he could be even more effective as a number 10.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
However, it's worth noting that, Ten Hag seems to prefer Mazraoui in that central role.
Right.
It's just fascinating to think about, how different managers can view a player's strength.
Absolutely.
So differently.
Yeah. And, Crook emphasizes Diallo's professionalism and adaptability.
Mm-hmm.
He seems capable of excelling in various roles.
Yeah.
Which is invaluable, in modern football
Well,
with, the fluid tactical landscape and all that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we've gone from loan spells and limited minutes
Yeah.
to a potential breakout season and a scramble for a new contract.
Yeah.
It begs the question.
It does.
Is this just a purple patch?
Mm-hmm.
Or is Diallo truly the future of Manchester United? Like Crook suggests.
It's a good question. And will a new contract be enough to keep him at Old Trafford?
Right.
With, all this growing interest from other clubs?
Yeah.
I mean, we know he possesses the talent.
Yeah.
But the real question is, can he maintain this level of performance?
Right.
And, truly cement his place in Manchester United's starting 11?
Well.
That's something for you all to ponder.
Absolutely. That's something to think about.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Yeah, it was great.
Into Amad Diallo.
Absolutely.
We'll catch you next time.
Okay, sounds good.